Good evening, magistrates. Risen Dragon here with another really cool deck tech. And a few weeks ago we looked at Mindless Mono Red. Now we're looking at Mindless Mono White. And this is a really fun build to play because it is a flexible build. It has lifelink, it has elements of control, it has elements of aggro. There are several different ways that you can absolutely thrash your opponents with this deck. So what I'd like to do is take some time, let's go through this. Alright, so here we go. We get into the deck. First thing we do is Alseid of Life's Bounty. Basically, you sacrifice it. Target creature gain or enchantment you control gains protection from the color of your choice until the end of turn. Beloved Princess, highly underrated card, and can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. And late in the game, this card becomes beast because if you've got, say, an Elder Gargaroth on the field or a Terror of the Peaks or some other massive creature or a Goldspan Dragon, guess what? The princess gets through. And you're going to see how this works in one moment. Okay, Speaker of the Heavens, another great card to have in a life gain build because, obviously with 7 more life than your starting total, you tap this kid and you get a 4/4 angel. It's a really cool card. Revitalize to gain us some life and draw a card. Daxos, Blessed by the Sun. Basically, whenever another creature you control enters the battlefield or dies, you gain 1 life, so it goes in with that. Heliod, Sun Crowned. Real good card to have. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature or enchantment, or you can give another target creature lifelink until end of turn. Really fun card. Now, remember what I was saying about the Beloved Princess? You give a Beloved Princess a Maul of the Skyclaves, and guess what? You're going to be in business. Okay, really awesome card. Gets +2/+2 and has flying and has first strike. Great card to have. Redain, God of the Worthy. It's pretty cool if we're playing against people who are doing snowlands. Snowlands your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped. Non-creature spells your opponents cast with mana value 4 or greater cost 2 more to cast. The flip side to that is if a source an opponent controls would deal damage to you or a permanent you control prevent 1 of that damage. Whenever you or another permanent you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter that spell or ability unless its controller, pays 1. So it's a really good card. Basically, it forces our opponent to pay more for their cards. Skyclave Apparition, great little removal spell, works against creature. Any sort of permanent they have, you can get rid of it. It's actually a really good card. Linden, the Steadfast Queen. We're running mono white. We're running a lot of low to the ground creatures. She is an absolute must in this deck. Also an absolute must, Blade Historian. Attacking creatures you control have double strike. How this card is still legal, I have no idea. It's just an absolutely beast card, especially with all the life gain we've got. Just really, really great card to have. Let's look at the sideboard. Beaming Defiance is a fun card to have because you get target creature you control gets +2/+2 gains hexproof. It's good to have for some spot removal. Glass Casket, another great card to have. You just target their opponent's stuff. Comes in handy in a rogue build. Fight as One is a good card too because you can swap this in. You gain creatures can gain indestructible. Light of Hope, another nice little techie card I like to have in any white builds. You can either gain life, destroy target enchantment, or put a +1/+1 counter on a target creature. Doomscar for some. Try that again. Doomscar for some removal as well. So there we go. All right. So this deck it can beat you in several different ways. It can beat you with lifelink. It can beat you with just low to the ground creatures. And it can beat you with aggro late in the game with any Blade Historian, Maul of the Skyclaves. And it's got some elements of control. So I think it's a really fun deck. It's, I call it mindless because, again, it's pretty low to the ground. And you can get your creatures down fast and furious. So it fits that mindless theme. So with all my videos, I do a best of 1 and then a best of 3, just so you can see how the deck performs in each particular format. So I hope you enjoy the games, and leave a like, leave a subscribe, and we'll see you in the postmortem. Okay? We are up against Silent Striker. We made it all the way to gold last season. We made it all the way to gold last season. This one we're gonna mulligan. This one we're gonna keep. We can ship a Daxos, and we're okay. We are on the draw, so hopefully we can get something. Okay, this could get fun. It's a Temple of Abandon, so we're probably up against some Gruul build. And it's not really what I wanted, but it's all good. Excuse me. Temple of Abandon. I wonder what we're up against. Daxos comes in. I'm guessing Daxos is gonna go bye-bye in a minute. Because usually there's like a stomp or something. Lotus Cobra. No, I'm guessing that... I'm guessing that there's gonna be a stomp or a scorching dragon fire, maybe? So, shock? Oh, okay. Interesting. So here's what we're gonna do. And part of me wants to do this. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Because I want to get Lotus Cobra off the battlefield as soon as possible. And boom, there we go. So that comes in handy. Now we need a fourth land, because if we get Blade Historian down, I think we're gonna be in good shape. But we'll see what happens. Alrighty, so Kazandu Valley, Kazandu with Lotus Cobra again. So I'm thinking more ramp. Okay, they're coming into a lot. Alright, so I'm guessing probably what? Alright. Fun stuff. Well, guess what? Linden. Do I want to do Blade Historian or do I want to do Linden? Or do I want to do Maul of the Skyclaves? Or Redain? And you know what? We're going to go Blade Historian. So we're going to gain life. We gain double strike. Too bad we don't get trample. So double strike, boom boom, there we go. Now even if Blade Historian bites it here, I think we're still in good shape. So I honestly want to say, you know, I almost have to wonder, do I want to go with Valkyria? Now, this deck isn't operating the way I want it to. We don't have a lot of our life linkers out there. We don't have a ton of our, you know, we just don't have a ton of our life linkers out there. So it's not really, it's more like acting like a weenie build at this point. So Lotus Cobra, what are you gonna do? Okay, so I have a feeling this is gonna come back to bite us badly. Elder Gargaroth's always fun. Well now. We're gonna go Maul of the Skyclaves. Reason being is we're gonna attach it to this. I'm gonna go all attack. I'm gonna go all in on this. The Blade Historian's gonna die. But I think we might be able to... Oh, maybe not. Alright, well. 3/3... Can they assign blockers afterwards? No, I don't think so. Alright, well. So, Skyclave Apparition dies. I'm okay with that. I'm really okay with that. Of course, if they play... I have a feeling something bad's coming down. I have a really bad feeling something bad's coming down. So we can equip the Maul of the Skyclaves onto something else. Great Henge. Well, sure. I mean, maybe Questing Beast? It'd be very interesting. Fabled Passage. So, I'm trying to figure out what they're doing here. Solemn Simulacrum. I think they're dead. All we have to do is just... All we have to... Now, unless they have Primal Might, and that would suck. I think they're dead. Because all we do is just put them all on... You're just going to attach them all to the Blade Historian and swing. Alright, there we go. This season's off to a great start. Woohoo! I love my Eugene. On to the best of 3. JP. Just go by JP. Okay, they had to mulligan. Okay. So, here we go. Alseid of Life's Bounty. Is it Alseid or Alseid? I don't know. Fervent Champion. We are against Mono Red. How fun is this? Yes, that's okay. Alright, perfect. Love it. We are going to put down Beloved Princess. We're going to leave up some mana for any removal spells or anything like that. So we are indeed going to do a Beloved Princess. I have a feeling that Alseid is going to be not much for this world anymore. Frostbite. Yeah. Okay with that. Because what we do next is we just put down Skyclave Apparition, Fireblade Charger, all swords. No blocks. Okay. Linden! Hey, how about that? So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to swing, and boom. So, I have a feeling that there's going to be some removal coming down, but Anax, or Xanax as it's known. And, yeah, not a good idea. There. Linden. Do I want to do Linden? No, here's what I'm going to do. Do Alseid. Beloved Princess. And we're going to... No attack. Just going to pass the turn. I had a feeling that was coming down, but here's what we do. Sack this. Gain red. So, there's that. Robber of the Witch. Here we go. Skyclave Apparition. Another one! Well, how about that? So, I think we'd take Robber of the Witch. Simply because, yeah. Okay, no attacks. No, we don't have Alseid. And there's a Faceless Haven. That's always fun. The downside is they are... Okay, yeah. We'll allow it. I mean, I can't have an Ember Cleave, so... We get another... Alright, there's another Anax. Alright, so they gain a few attackers. There's that. Ooh, that's fun. So let's see. Oh, we can actually do this. That comes into play tapped. And there we go. So now that's going to prove interesting. Alright, so... They have a Speaker of the Heavens. We have a Linden on the board. Here we go. I'm just going to swing. They gain life, there's Vigilance, and... Okay. So they're down to... okay, they have Robber of the Rich, always fun. Okay, they're gonna get one of our cards. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's okay. Because that does... Ugh, come on, can I get another... Can I get another... land, man. Magda. Always fun. Dwarf. There's no dwarves. But sure. Okay, well, that was fun. I'm just gonna keep swinging in with the Redain. They've got... I mean, they've got to draw into an Embercleave. And here it is. Or not. What do we do? No blocks. Okay, yeah, that's alright. We'll do that. Maul of the Skyclaves is always fun. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. They probably have some form of removal here. So no matter what I do, they're going to attach it. Or they're going to play Frostbite or a Scorching Dragonfire in response to whatever down. So I'm almost wondering, do I put it on... I'm gonna put it on one of the speakers. Simply... Oh. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Do they have the Frostbite? Do they have the Frostbite? That is the question. Well, they've got... Clearly have something. So, we're gonna swing. We're going to gain some life, which is always good against a mono red build. We're going to gain more life. We're going to gain that. Okay. So, I'm not real sure what they've got ready to go. Okay, now it's an Embercleave. For sure. Now it's an Embercleave for sure. And here is where we've got to... I think we got to block here. We're just going to throw all we can at this. Okay, yeah, that's an Embercleave. So, there's that. We're going to gain some life from this, so... Dead. Alright, good stuff. So I'm thinking we need to put in some... a little bit of removal here. So let's do Doomscar. Let's do that. You know, I can't complain about losing to Mono Red because we did a video with Mindless Mono Red, and yeah. So well played, JP. Hopefully we'll get you the next 2 matches. So not drawing into that 4th land really made us miserable that round. So we drew into some of our not younger stuff. We drew into some of our smaller stuff. Now I'm traumatized from the last one. So we'll see what happens here, but I think we keep it simply because we've got some protection stuff here, and we got Daxos. So and we got the Skyclave apparition. So I think we're, if they zap our I'll say it, I think we're okay. But again, I think that you know, the Mono Red's a tough matchup for us. I think that's a tough match. And there's a Frostbite. Yep, there it is. Okay. That's okay. And once more, we are not drawing into anything. We need that. And I have a feeling why. Because one of our challenges today is the, or one of our dailies is the, no, Crusher Giant, of course. Actually, you know what? I can sack this. Yep. And they don't gain access to the, Bone Crusher. So, hey, 1000 IQ play. Works for me. Of course, Daxos is going to die now. That's okay. And there's a Rimrock Knight. How fun is that? You know, this is annoying. We're now stuck on a 2-land hand. Ugh, just not our night. And that's okay, we're just going to block, because we're going to take a ton of damage, so... And we just get more creatures. Alright, well there's that. Alright, so we're going to go with Skyclave Apparition, we're going to take the Xanax, and we're going to be pretty decent here. Possibly, well then you have Robber the Rich. So there's that. So they get Linden. Wow, that's annoying. And you know what? We're just gonna block because I need to prevent damage, and now they're gonna take my Linden. And that's gonna get fun. Sayed. Down. Heliod. So. Yeah. It's gonna die. Okay, well, just not our night. It's not our night tonight. Oh, Speaker of the Heavens is fun. And we can do the Skyclave, and we'll attach that there. If they have another Scorching Dragonfire, we're really in trouble. And they've got Castle Embereth, so that's alright. So we can do here is do that. They have an Embercleave. Of course they do. Yep. Oh, I'm wrong. Okay. Well, we lose the Linden, but that's okay. We gain life. Gain life for the Speaker. Comes in. Always good stuff. Not really. And of course we're getting this, so... But we can attack, and we gain more life. So that's now a problem that they have to contend with. That is now a problem that they have to contend with. And they're gonna say, good game. Okay, well, that is a start. Is the Doomscar too much? I guess that's the question. Is that too much for this deck? I don't think so. So here we go. We're gonna keep this as is. And again, I think we were wise to block the Robber of the Rich that time. I think that was a good play. And I think even if we lose this one, we keep the video, because just so you can see how it goes against Mono Red. Alright, so JP, if you would be so kind as to determine whether or not you're going first. Once more, we're going to keep a 2-land hand, because I'm a glutton for punishment. They have a Fireblade Charger, which is okay. We're going to go with Alseid. Well, I probably should have gone with Speaker of the Heavens, but that's okay. Faceless Haven's always fun. We're going to get stomped. That's fine. Beloved Princess. And now we're going to do this. And then we're going to do that. So now we've got multiple targets. We're going to let the Fireblade Charger have their fun. Yeah, we're going to let you have your fun. Will you please give me another land? Seriously. I'm going to foretell the Doomscar, and then we're going to gain a life back, and they would be wise not to play the... Oh yeah, Frostbite. Okay, well, there is that. Please, thank you. Okay, so, meow. We're going to do this. We're going to do Linden. If they're mana starved, that's not going to be fun. So if they have Frostbite, they gotta have this. Okay, Waba the Witch. Okay. That's okay. Let's see, we're gonna go with all the Skyclaves. Boom. You have fun. Enjoy. Too bad it doesn't have lifelink, but that's okay. That is okay. Alright, Fireblade Charger. Good stuff. Speaker of the Heavens. Always good, but guess what? We're going to play Skyclave Apparition. We're going to put it on the Waba the Witch. And we are going to get a concession. Okay. Well, let's head to the postmortem and see what happens. Good job, kids. So as you saw with those games, this deck can be a little more flexible than I give it credit for. I mean, it's designed for a life gain sort of build, but also, too, we get stuff like, you know, the Redain, we get stuff like Skyclave Apparition down, that don't really lend itself to the life gain stuff, and it still actually works really, really well. I really liked the way that this deck performed tonight, so this is a great deck to have. marching your way up through the lower ranks like I am. My goal this season for June is to get to the level above gold, which I think is platinum. That's my goal. Hopefully we'll get there. Hopefully we'll get there by the end of June. But anyways, as always, leave a like, leave a subscribe, like what you see, support my channel. I'm really small right now. By really small, I've only got about 30 subscribers, and I think half of them are my students. But until next time, make sure that I hope all your spells hit the board. May all your draws be godlike. All right, Risen Dragon is out. Enjoy the rest of your week, kids.